Knights. It'll give the ball back to Clayton.
Winthrop is leading South Carolina 80-72 with 4:11 to go in the second, and Wisconsin by 10 over number 19 Michigan,
at
43-33
at the half. Yes, sir. Those some scores for college. Now back to this game. It's Freeman. He turns it over. Give it back down. Shot for what a stop. Wow. Well, that was number 11 trying to go strong to the basket, Whitaker. Freeman threw the block on Clayton, and then Johnson put it in. But Clayton comes right back and returns the favor. Mason Roosh returns it in for two.
And
they're still tied even at 16.
Roosh is getting after it right now. He's playing fantastic.
And, gentlemen, it's going to get harder harder down the stretch. Offensive foul. Look at that. Even I like the good sportsmanship. Cameron Johnson on the Knights calls the foul. He said, you know what, you got me. I'll even help lift the guy back up. And that's good sportsmanship right there.
And it was a good call. He basically just pushed him to the ground. That's for sure.
He pushed him a little bit. I think Mason Ruse did a good job of selling that one as well. It was good both ways.
Come on, Andrew. Well, Mason Ruse back to Javonte Long. Back to Shaq Howard. Look at that fake move there on number 4, Freeman. He goes for three off the rim, and it's way off. You can tell it was off. Yelling air ball. The crowd is for Northern Nash. A shot for three off the rim, and it's no good.
Look at Roosh.
Reams is there. Comets ball. Javonte Long. Long to the basket for two. Is he there? Freeman was there to help out, but it went in on its own. Javonte Long. Point guard, junior at 5'10". Comets now take the lead by 2, 18-16.
Boy, they're running. They're running tonight, folks.
What a matchup here for the nightcap. Down by 2 is now the Northern Nash Knights. This is round 2 of the playoffs. Jaden Freeman sets it up. Now back to Reams. Reams for 3. Nails it. They take the lead by 1. 19-18 the score. What a hell of a matchup here tonight, guys. Oh, my goodness.
I tell you, you talked about slowing it down. I don't know if they're doing that right now. Clayton is trying to set up their offense now.
Mason Roosh goes to Bell, to Shaq Howard, goes back to Bell. Bell will power his way to Shaq. They're going to call travel on Comets. Bell and turn it over back to Northern Nash Knights.
And I think that was a good call. It looked like he may have taken too many steps as he was trying to maybe dish the ball away.
It'll be Comets ball. It'll be Northern Nash ball. The Knights, 19-18, 1-point lead.
Wow. What a basketball game.
What a game, guys.
Absolutely.
What a game. And it's only going to get harder from here. They will decide the regionals and the Final Four by Saturday. Third round is Saturday. If Clayton advances, it'll be right here at 7 o'clock. And we'll be here on the CRN Sports Network. Matter of fact, if Clayton wins, we'll have doubleheader coverage, including professional basketball with the Raleigh Firebirds and Dallas Skyline at 4 p.m. Eastern. And then Trace Knight and Bruce Barrett and maybe even Andrew will hightail it up here for the nightcap at 7 o'clock here.
Exciting Saturday coming up, folks, right here on CRN Sports.
Well, it's all resting on this game, though.
That's right.
Sincere battle. Back to Freeman. You've got 2 Freemans. Freeman's 23 for the Comets. Jaden Freeman is number 4 for the Knights. Justin Bell, great defense. Roosh is there. Nice 4-man block. No good. It's off the rim. Touched. Last by Clayton. Yeah. Knights will keep possession.
Looked like that ball was off Freeman.
It looks like it just batted it out. Hope somebody can get it.
Boy, I'm going to tell you something. These guys are getting after it, folks. They are getting after it.
This is an absolutely amazing matchup. We're 1 minute remaining in the first half of play.
This is playoff basketball.
This is at its finest.
Absolute best.
At its finest, at its best. Shot off the rim, no good. Freeman was trying to get there. The Knights will get it back one more time. Bullock was on the saving grace after the deflection by Whitaker. Sets it up now to Johnson. Johnson now goes back to Bullock. They're trying to run the clock down. Mason Roosh on pressure. Here comes Bullock. He about lost the ball. He about tripped over Roosh. They'll save it. Shot jumper for 2. Off the rim, no good. Got his own rebound back. That was Cameron Johnson. He puts it in.
It's his 6th point of the half.
3-point lead. Northern Nash leads. Could we be seeing a bomber 3 by the buzzer? 21-18. Clayton down by 3. Final 10 seconds. Mason Roosh about lost the ball. Sets it up to Jaquan Ross. Will he do it? Off the rim. That's the first.
Wow.
That's the half.
And that was the shot they were looking for. He was wide open over there the whole time. A little breakup on the ball, and they were not able to set it up like they wanted to. But he was there by himself waiting for the pass.
And he's just the one you want to have the ball in his hands.
That's right. That's the man.
Gentlemen, what a game.
What a game. What a game.
Holy smokes.
Back and forth defensive battle. It's only 21-18 at the half.
It is deafening in here. My ears are literally rattling inside my headsets. We're at the Symmetry Financial at the half. We're at the break. The Nash Knights are leading by 3, 21-18. A great game here in Clayton tonight, Bruce Barrett.
Well, I tell you what, this is high school playoff basketball. And, I mean, both teams, they are getting after it, folks. They're up and down the court. I mean, amazing plays are being made. Some really good defense is being played. Some really good offense is being played. This is, wow, what a matchup.
So we got scores before we take radio time. Al, go ahead and throw them out there in the world of college basketball.
At halftime, Radford is defeating Hampton 38-29. It's UNC Asheville 39, High Point 32. That is also a halftime score. Also at the half, Longwood 31, Presbyterian 26. With 22 seconds left to go in the first half, UNC Wilmington trails Drexel 34-29.
And my Atlanta Braves won their game today. They beat the St. Louis Cardinals 3-1.
That's always a good win when you beat the Cardinals.
Yeah, the boys this summer are back.
Spring training. I love my baseball.
Yes,
I love my
absolutely.
baseball. Hey, by the way, and speaking of baseball, and speaking of softball, we will be covering that on the CRN Sports Network as soon as we transition from the winter sports of the Lady Comets. They lost tonight here, obviously, to Wilson Hunt. The men, if they prevail, will cover them. And then if not, Bruce Barrett, we will prepare for their quest for a run of a state title in baseball. The lady, Brandon Lust, the coach for the men's baseball team, in Coach Parrish for the lady softball team, and we will cover those games on CRN Sports Network.
Yeah, I actually saw the Clayton boys practicing.
Their first game. Their first game is next Wednesday, March 4th, and it is against the Garner Trojans. Go figure.
Wow.
Speaking of the big man, there's Mr. Parrish right there. Or one of the coaches. So, hey, we're at the break. Symmetry Financial at the half rolls on. 3-point lead, Northern Nash Knights over the Clayton Comets. We will recap the first half in just a moment. From Clayton, this is the CRN Sports Network and second round coverage of the North Carolina 3A State Basketball Playoff Championships.
Looking for a life insurance company that specializes in what you actually need? Protection. Call Danny today with Symmetry Financial. Danny is certified in all 50 states, which means Symmetry Financial is not limited and has over 30 companies to choose from. Symmetry Financial has proved time and time again that their options and pricing is just better than the rest. Give Danny a call today at 828-994-1681 to see how Symmetry Financial can make life simple.
Coming soon, the new wave of hydration and energy drink HIQ. This new product is all natural with no caffeine and gives you a major boost of hydration and energy. No twitching effect or crashing like the old energy drinks. You can visit our website at www.liquidhiq.com or Twitter at HiQ2015 to learn more about this amazing energy drink. What is your level?
Live your life and just let go. If you try, then you will know.
Sportsmanship. It means a lot of things.
It means showing respect for the opposing team
And being a good host for our visitors.
It's about modeling good behavior and not getting caught up in the emotion of the moment.
It's about winning with humility.
Losing with dignity.
It is about making my high school games.
It's a good memory that I can enjoy for years to come.
Mr. Official.
Mom.
Dad, son,
Daughter.
Coach.
Are we in this together?
Sportsmanship.
Together we make the right call.
This message has been brought to you by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association.
I'm a student athlete, which means I'm still learning.
I'm still growing.
I'm getting important lessons about perseverance, teamwork,
determination, respect, and dedication through playing sports at my school.
Mom, Dad, Coach, in a few years,
I'll probably forget a lot of the details,
but I won't forget the lessons I learned
from the way you act towards my teammates,
coaches, referees, and other fans.
What kind of lesson do you want me to learn? I'm watching.
Sportsmanship, together we make the right call.
This message has been brought to you by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association.
Now back to live coverage on the CRN Sports Network.
We're at the break. It's halftime here in Clayton. 21-18. The Northern Nash Knights against the Clayton Comets. The number 4 seed is the Comets. The number 13 seed is Northern Nash. And the winner of that game will play either number 5, Eastern Guilford, or a great matchup in the rivalry of the Greater News 3A. Something we really wanted to see earlier, Bruce Barrett. And that's South Johnston, which they should have played for the Greater News 3A championship.
That's right. So that they'll consider that the makeup game if that comes to fruition.
We are at the break. It is a 3-point lead, 21-18. Comets are out in front. And I'll tell you what, Bruce, a great matchup. This is phenomenal. This is why we love covering basketball on the playoffs.
It's high school basketball at its absolute best.
Yes.
I mean, you look at the crowd we have here tonight, and I mean from both towns.
This place is packed.
I mean, this place is packed. It's loud, and I mean, guys, it just don't get much better than this.
Andrew, this is like your second time in the atmosphere of seeing the Comets High School's program. How packed is this? How cool is this to see what you're seeing?
It's wild. It is absolutely crazy. The support that this town has for their high school basketball team.
Yes.
Never seen it before like this.
Phenomenal.
A lot of, I said it earlier, there's a lot of school spirit over there and behind us also, and they bring their crowd. You got parents here. You've got of these kids. You got the school student body here. We've got admin from both schools here. I mean, I'm sorry. This is just a wonderful, wonderful atmosphere.
And I'm going to tell you this right now. This is where we're at because obviously the Lady Comets lost to the Wilson Hunt Warriors. Hunt will advance. Congratulations to Coach Tiffany Parks and company. Marlon Lee and the Lady Comets, a great season, just coming up short at the end. But this is a heck of a matchup between Clayton and Northern Nash. And if Clayton can beat Northern Nash, they will stay at home to play Saturday night against either Easton Guilford, who's number 5 in their seed, or South Johnston. And South Johnston's got a good basketball program too.
And they travel well also. Boy, can you imagine if we were to pull this game out here at Clayton and then South Johnston? Wow, you talk about the battle of Johnson County bragging rights.
This is redemption from not being able to play in the Greater News 3A championship because of old man weather during Snowmageddon, as people call it.
Snowmageddon.
But let's not put the cart in front of the horse. We've got to deal with Northern Nash now.
That's right.
And this basketball team, well coached. Both teams are well coached. I don't want to throw that out there. But, I mean, they are just going up and down the court. And right now, it's anybody's game.
Andrew, what do you think, buddy? I mean, this is an awesome matchup. Who wants it more, I think, is what we're going to see probably at the final buzzer in the fourth period.
That's what it's going to come down to. Who can sink the shots when they count? Who wants it more? Who's going to play the best defense?
All right. So that is a look. And Bruce Barrett, we're going to let you throw out some stats here real quickly.
Okay.
And we'll get ready for the second half.
Leading all scorers, Cameron Johnson of Northern Nash has 8 points. Caleb Reams with 3. Xavier Whitaker has 2. Caleb Davis and Henry Richardson both with 4. For the Comets, the high scorer is B.J. Freeman with 5 points. Well, correction, he has 5. Mason Roosh has 6, so he's a high scorer. Jaquan Ross with the lone 3 that he made, and Javante Long with 2, and Justin Bell with 2 points also.
Okay, so we're getting ready for the second half. Bruce, what does Clayton got to do to win here?
They just got to establish their offense. They need to play. They're playing really good. They need to go down and make some shots. I think they need to get Freeman more involved. You know, he comes into this game averaging 22 points a game. They need to get him involved. But I'll tell you another thing they do, if they could get him underneath, and then he could kick that ball out to Ross, and if Ross could start lighting it up from the 3, boy, that could be a big, big deal in this game.
Andrew Laird, real quickly, 10 seconds. What do the Comets need to do to win this game here?
Absolutely everything that Bruce just said. They need to lock down on their defense, get some major stops, and convert.